Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am going to crack straight into my next 5 sort of faves. I didn't want to do one 45-minute video of all my current favourites because it's been months and months since I filmed. The empties video that's coming will satisfy those of you that want that. So I'm going to do quick, short videos, probably all under 10 minutes, of my current favourite 5 things, and I'm going to do these sporadically as and when. So maybe we'll do 5 favourite rock stars. No, sorry, I digressed there for a minute. Focus. This is 5 favourite acid toners. I'm going to go straight in with a favourite, which will come as no surprise to anyone, but the new format may. It's Pixi, it's Glow Tonic. It is now in a Glow Tonic to go pre-soaked pad form. Praise the maker. There are those of us who work with Pixi who would cover cotton wool in Glow Tonic, put it in a Ziploc lunch bag and take those with us when we travel. So they did these. Thanks Pixi, very helpful, appreciate the effort. These are alpha hydroxy acids, they are glycolic at 5%. There's your info. Next up, Nippon Fab Glycolic Fix Night Pads Extreme. First of all, calling these extreme is a stretch. They're the same strength glycolic as the Glow Tonic, they're 5%. These also contain salicylic acid and lactic acid. So if you have more issues, if you have rough skin that you need to exfoliate but you don't want to use anything too scrubby, if you have zits, if you want a bit more than a straightforward acid toner and you've already been using acid toners and you want to step it up, you can go here. But do not be put off by the fact they're called extreme. They are not. That's number 2. I told you it was going to be speedy. Let's do this one. These were new to me, but I'm enjoying using them. Ooh, I was going to throw them everywhere. This is Elizabeth Arden. The packaging is not conducive to good YouTube action. It's very day glow. They are skin illuminating, and so is the label, frankly. Retexturizing pads. These are glycolic acid. They also contain, hang on, oh no, it's not these, sorry, I beg to differ. They're glycolic acids. These are alpha hydroxy acids. They do have a, and I don't know the percentage, they don't list it. The big brands don't tend to list. It's almost like they've had years and years of not really having to answer to anyone, so they don't really list. The websites are woeful. Not Arden in general, just the big, if you think of the big cheeses in the industry, they all need to overhaul their websites. That rant will come as nothing new if you read my blog. Let's not get too digressed. These are slightly more textured pads. You can see they've got like a grid shape. There we go. But they're not harsh at all. I like using them. They are nicely soaked, which is what you want. Yeah, and it's nice to see the mainstream, as I would call it, stepping it up and getting into the acids. I have 2 left. I'm gonna do this one first. This is beta hydroxy acid, so it's only salicylic, and it's Trish McEvoy Daily Exfoliator. It looks like this. Will you please cooperate? Thank you very much. These are, this is when you can tell a brand is American. I don't mean that in a bad way. Gluten and fragrance free. The gluten-free thing is new to skincare. Most people wouldn't even think about gluten being in skincare, but if you do have a gluten allergy, especially down the celiac road, gluten in skincare can cause you a problem. American brands will tell you. English brands are still getting there. Beta hydroxy acid, salicylic, best for what I would call a stubborn skin. The difference being alpha hydroxy acids are more water soluble, these are more oil soluble. Kind of means they can sort of get in there a little bit better. Sometimes speaking is hard for me. They are in a, sorry, I did make notes because when you've, look, this is all my scribbles. They're in a witch hazel base. They're alcohol free. They're very pleasant to use. I don't know what else to tell you. They're fairly small, but they still pack a punch, and they're nicely soaked. I had a bit of a problem actually because I store all of my pads upside down so that when you come to take one out, the one at the top is completely soaked. And I turned them all over to bring them up and I had acid coming down my arm. Bit of a waste. These are probably the ones that give the most oomph for me. This is NeoStrata's Smooth Surface Daily Peel Pads. They look like that. However, when they come, they arrive, now these are probably the most soaked. If I squeeze those, you'll see liquid drop out. They come dry with the liquid in a jar, in a sort of bottle next to it. You pour the liquid into the tub, chuck all the packaging away, give it a shake, and then these are what's left. They are glycolic, being NeoStrata they would be. I love using them. They're super wet, which is what you want. They're a bit more high tech. They have amino fill, which is kind of, they're all trying to do, whereas things like the Glow Tonic and the Nippon Fab and the Trish McEvoy are functional. This is what we do. This is who it's for. Because this is more of a clinic spa brand, they're trying to do a bit more and give a bit more oomph. And it's nice because when you use stuff after these, you do feel like you're getting more of a benefit. I'm going to put more information on all of these down below in the description box. What I will say is that something that the higher end acids all have in common is that they all say bringing you the strength of a clinical peel at home. That, now that I'm back in the clinic doing clinical strength peels, no, that's just not the case. If you go into a clinic and see someone like me, I can do a 20% or a 35% glycolic acid peel on you. You're going to feel that peel. Like it's going to be on your skin for max 3-4 minutes. I'm going to be talking to you through the whole thing. I'm going to be asking you what the tingle factor is between 1 and 10 and I have to watch your face the whole time. And this is any esthetician. It's not, I'm nothing special in this front. This is any esthetician who's trained to do peels. If you're in a doctor's office and you go and see a derm or a doctor or a doctor's nurse, they'll do a 50 to 70% peel on you. And then you're in Samantha Sex and the City orange face zone. These, don't be afraid of using acids is where I'm coming from. These are nowhere near that level. They are great for using at home. They are great for what they do. I would not be without them. Yes, absolutely. Not everyone can afford to go for a facial. And so something that's affordable as the Nippon Fab or the Pixi is perfect. 110%, absolutely. Stop saying clinical strength. They're not clinical strength. Therein lies the rant. I've been gone and now I'm back ranting. Oh, it feels quite good. I'm going to make a cup of tea and crack on with the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Yeah, what's next? Spritzes are next. Oh, sexy spritzes. Bye.